welcome to the Løthur Grooming. My name is Jack, your host, and today I am bringing you another shaving video. And my choice of soap today is going to be a pretty special one for me. This is Tears by Løthur Grooming. Tears was created to bring awareness to the leading killer of men under 50 in the UK, and that's suicide. Male suicide is a pretty big problem. Especially under 50, as I just said, and Tears is to bring awareness to that. Johnny, the owner of Løthur, has had some issues personally with mental health, so he understands and he wants to bring awareness with his brand, which is why 5% of proceeds that come from the main line, this, Dave, and Calm, will be going towards the charity Calm, which I'll put in the description below. The scent of Tears is interesting to me. There's definite citrus in the opening. There's like they're kind of like tangier citrus materials, like there's definitely lemon and bergamot, but there's also like a softer type of citrus, like a sweeter type of citrus. And then on the base, there's like a soapy floral, which is almost definitely the neroli, and possibly even lavender, to be honest. And I know there's jasmine in this, so mandarin, lemon, bergamot. To be honest, I can pick them up pretty well. If you're not sure about florals, then I wouldn't be concerned, because I still think the most prominent notes here are citrus to me. But there are definitely florals at the base. There's also musk at the base. There's also like a herbal aspect to this. So the way I would define it, kind of overall, kind of the immediate punch of this scent is citrus materials, lemon, bergamot, mandarin. Then you get that kind of like floral element in the mid, which is quite soapy. It's actually quite clean. The jasmine adds this kind of like masculine backbone to the scent for me. And then on the base, you get this musk, which kind of adds this like bit of darkness. It's just one of the nicest kind of floral compositions I've smelt in shaving, to be honest with you. It's actually pretty complex, but we're going to be using Tears today, and I'm really looking forward to talking to you through the soap base. It's fantastic. So the razor I'm going to be using today is the Karve Christopher Bradley in stainless steel. This is using the SBC plate. And my brush is a brush that I hold quite dear to me because I love the company that makes it. And this is the OKU Sevilla. Let's get loading here. So I'm going to load for a minute. So I'm going to tell Google that I want to load for a minute. Okay, Google, set a timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
So why am I loading for a minute here? For one, I overload anyway, so if you watch most of my videos, I'll load for a minute, but I prefer to be precise, and I've started doing the timer when I load, just so I don't overload too much, so I don't underload. But yeah, this soap, so I'll be honest with you guys, I've shaved with this soap every day for the last 3 days. This soap, to me, has one of the best post-shaves I've ever experienced. There's just something about it, and the way the owner, the artisan, described it to me is there's basically a layer after you shave. He's emphasizing on products that do really well, like wash-off products, and for this, I feel like even when you wash it off, okay, Google, stop. There we go, that's a minute. There's a ton of soap in there. We should be perfectly fine. So he emphasized ingredients that are defined as wash off, which basically means they still act when you wash them off of your face. Unlike something like hyaluronic acid, which is frankly a leave-on product, which you'd use in like moisturizers and stuff. He's used loads of ingredients that would work as well when you wash them off. So the post-shave experience I have with this soap It's almost like this layer of glass. My skin feels like glass, and I'll be honest, I haven't used any other post-shave products throughout the few days I've been testing. My skin has felt amazing up until I shave again, which is like 24 hours, which shows just the overall level of post-shave this soap carries. It's remarkable. The lathering experience for me is actually quite unique. So initially, like when I first used the soap, I was actually a little bit underwhelmed with the density. But upon lathering and really working it, I realized that although it comes together very, very quickly, which you'll see, it can take a heap of water. And by giving it that heap of water, what you're doing is you're basically just building the density within the lather. Like in a second, you'll just see it suddenly just explode. I loaded pretty dry today, so we're just gonna shove loads of water in the brush here. Here we go. See it explode. The lather structure itself is actually also very unique. The way this stuff lathers reminds me very much of Kairos by Grooming Department, which is a compliment because Kairos for me is certainly one of my favorite bases. And I also think it's one of the kind of top performing bases as well. You can see just how it explodes. Yeah. The scent strength on this is nice, around mid, is about 5 out of 10. This for me is the strongest scent of the lineup. I believe the scent, like as far as the composition goes, is modeled after like an Italian colonia. So, and it definitely does give off that vibe, I have to say. So it's quite pleasant. Man. See, I'd be happy to shave with that, but we're gonna see what we can do. Keep adding water, keep spraying the brush. Yeah, dude. It's just bananas, like how much water you can add. And this is like a ready lather for me, like this is ready to shave with. But like the water band on this is really high. My wife used it to shave her legs, and she was just adding water and adding water and adding water, basically because I told her to see how it reacts in that environment, and it did very well. I've been testing this soap base for near on a year, and I have a video where I give you a lot more information about the artisan, kind of their goal, kind of why they're starting this, what they're hoping to achieve, and that's my previous video I uploaded. So to go take a look at that, and you'll see exactly the situation there. I mean, look at how that lather's coming together. Really nice density. And I can add more water, and I will add more water. Because, you know, why not? Why wouldn't we do that? It eventually, like, gets this consistency. To me, that's almost like marshmallow fluff, which is still very dense. I actually don't think it gets airy at all. As you'll see, like, man. It's just crazy. There we go, look. remarkable. Like the density it keeps, despite its like light feeling on the face, is really nice. Okay, I think we're gonna go with that. I think we're good. Let's get, yeah, look at the sheen. I don't know if you can see how like naturally shiny it is, but it's very shiny. Okay, let's get to Shea then, shall we? I'm still keeping an eye on the phone, just in case we go kaput. That's obviously not ideal. Okay, Karve comes for Bradley. Slickness is like insane as well. Very, very good. All round performance I've been very impressed with. Coming out of the UK, which is good because, well, one, I'm British, and two, I don't think there are many kind of like soap vendors that compete with some of the best here. And I believe this does. Yeah, man. The scent is really present. To be honest, I'd probably give this scent strength probably about a 6. It's definitely more noticeable, kind of, than I think the others. I think the others are probably right around mid. This is slightly higher in my opinion. Wow. Loads of slickness left behind there. Just clean off the countertop because it drives me insane. Let's lather up for our second pass. Here we go. Let's look at this flow through. Really nice. Real nice. Okay, so we're going to put even more water on it because it will handle it. And we're going to go back. Yeah, so very well hydrated. I don't really look for volume on these subsequent passes. For me, it's about kind of building on that base layer of slickness, but this has decent volume. Like, I feel I lather my soap so much to where there typically isn't loads of volume, because I really make the most of the lather on the first pass. But this is nice. It feels really light on the face, whilst adding that kind of like protective slickness you want from a good soap. Let's go cross grain here. Man, that's slick. Feels incredible. I mean, the razor deserves some credit too, I have to say, but that is straight against the grain for me, which is only doable with the right combination of soap and razor for me. Yes, it just feels so. The way I describe it is protective, and people disagree. But people don't think that protection exists. I basically have a layer of glass on my skin right now, and it just feels like it's a barrier protecting me. And for me, that's pretty unique. Very nice. Okay, let's go against the grain on the face and then we'll call it a day. Are we still recording? Yes, we are. Very nice. Buff. I can buff with no problems with this. Like the residual slickness is just bananas. Straight over my trouble area. It really helps with the amount of muscle memory I have with the razor, to be honest too. So that's the shave, guys. I'm like I said, throughout the past few days I've been very impressed with this shaving formula. As I said, I tested it, but like he's made some changes, and this soap base is new to me as well, and it's very, very good. Let me get this on my face, and I will be back with the final thoughts. No post shave today. See you soon. Hey guys. Wow. Yeah, just there's this slightly tacky, but like I literally cannot grip my face, and it doesn't feel oily, like at all. It feels almost like glass is the way I would describe it. Yeah, remarkable. Really nice post shave. Let's talk about tears. And I'll talk to you a bit about the post shave now, actually. So before we talk to you about tears, let's discuss the post shave. So the way I would describe this post shave is it's overall quite tacky at the start. It dries down to be almost like velvet, and it stays that way. What you'll end up finding after maybe 2 or 3 hours is you'll get like this kind of like glassy layer on your skin, and what that's doing is that's basically sealing hydration into your skin. I've found that this post shave, and I'm not bullshitting here, will last up to a day. I've used the soap from one morning to the other, and even after 24 hours, I can still feel my face, and it still feels really well hydrated, which for me it's pretty crazy. Like I don't think I've experienced a soap that does that to me yet. Overall, the post has been really stand out to me. Like all soaps are slick, all soaps are dense, but the post shave feel is definitely something that I think is probably a step above of pretty much anything else I've used. Remarkable, yeah, well done, Løthur. I can't wait to bring you guys the rest of the line. Let me show you what I used today, and I'll let you guys go. My soap of choice was Tears by Løthur Grooming. Tears is a wonderful citrusy floral composition on a base of some musk, which gives it that big backbone, that lasting backbone, that gives the scent itself projection. Beautiful. I actually think this is really applicable for summer. It's quite bright because of the citrus materials at the top. Really well done. As far as like a colonia scent goes, that's one of the nicest I think I've smelled anyway, so well done, Johnny. You did a good job there. My razor of choice was a staple for me, kind of the Dumb Reach razor, which is the Karve Christopher Bradley in stainless. And on that was a C plate. And my brush was my OKU Sevilla. Really nice knot here. Really well made handle, great company. Brilliant companies all around, I have to say. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the video today. If you're new around here and haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. I'm always trying to grow the channel, you know. I've been doing this for over 2 years, I think. I was making videos before it was cool, if I remember. So thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Thank you all consistently for kind of keeping in touch with me through comments, through just watching the videos generally. I couldn't appreciate it any more than I do. Apart from that, my name is Jack, your host from the Løthur Grooming. Wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful day, and goodbye for now.